The offense lining up for a first down play. Looking downfield, it's Dampier. Gets it out fast. Gets away from one, finds some space. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. He'll come out throwing on first down. Fires to the big fella. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. The Lobos have it with a 1st and 10. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. And the Lobos have it with a 1st and goal. Looks as if he's going to run it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Running back looking for the end zone to the left. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. They keep pushing forward down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. Takes a hit as he fires. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico!
What a nice job by the offense. First drive of the game, they matriculated down the field, put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on 3rd down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they win the matchup. Accurate throw, and they get paid.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Clemson Tigers offense will go to work for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Back to throw, it's Klubnik. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Makes a move. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. Put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position. So if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
This offense has a 2nd down play. They'll test the right side. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And the defense coming through with the first sack of the day. And I'll tell you what, this defense, they get so many negative plays, and they play so fast. Sometimes you think when you watch them on tape, they got 12 guys. Last week they pitched a shutout. This week playing a great ball again.
The Lobos will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
So they'll try to salvage this drive on 2nd and long from the 12. Looking to throw, it's Klubnik. He finds his man. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They punted on their first drive of the game, and now they have to convert on 3rd down to avoid doing it again. Makes the grab on the left side. He's loose. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Tigers.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Getting set for the point after. And it's up and good. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they get it in with a huge play, an 80-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. Lost one deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the back. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. And this veteran quarterback just overshot his man that time. And after the incompletion on 1st down, this offense looking at 2nd down. And off to Jones. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. And the Lobos are moving quickly down the field. To the ground with the back. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Dampier. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They'll go back to work after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 36. They'll run it. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a 1st down. The Lobos come to the line with a new set of downs. They move the tight end all over. Power football with the run. They get him down, tough run, picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll run it to the right side. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the 1st down. And the offense about to dial up its 10th play of this drive. Using the quick game. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
Brings up 2nd down.
He'll take it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
The name of the game is getting to the quarterback. But I love getting to the quarterback and finishing with a nice rip and forcing that fumble out. God, there's nothing like it.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Just feeds the running back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They'll try to bully their way for the first. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. First down here for the offense. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Trying play action. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. They've got the screen set up. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. And that is no good. And here in the first quarter, we remain tied. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Going up top on first down. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. The give to the lone running back. And they give him enough for the first down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the first. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They'll throw it on first down. Get it out on the screen. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. And the Lobos with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got him downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Looking for space, it's Sanders. Not much working there, it'll be 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Gets it out quickly. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third down, going up top. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. It's good. Easy call for the ref. And with that, they've taken the lead.
New Mexico, 10, Clemson, 7.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. To the air on first down. A strike downfield. And he breaks into the open. The 20. Touchdown, Tigers. Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Arguably the game of the week, fellas, with two top 25 teams locking horns. Georgia is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the momentum may be turning. These dogs have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they are capable of it again today.
One running back in the backfield, and he has it.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Alabama. For now, it's back to you, fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Now on third down for this offense. Looking for a man. It's Dampier. Pressure coming. On the run, still looking. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. The Lobos send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Slips through the line, and the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. From the shotgun, the inside give. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. A manageable distance on third down as they try to convert from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. Splits the uprights, it's good.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
after putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Looking to pass. It's Dampier. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. And the Lobos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. The lone back's got it. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Pocket starts to collapse. And the quarterback is snowed under.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
The Lobos will punt it away on 4th down. They'll look to pin him deep. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Line gets set, 1st down. From the gun, the running back has it. Fighting off the defender. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when.
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Tigers.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
On the move, it's Sanders. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And a tremendous return will be stopped at the 28-yard line.
And they'll take over.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
And the senior would love to have that one back. Just a little too much on the pass. And, guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Taking it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Well, the offense turns it over, and talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made them pay.
Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to...
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
That is an awesome play up front right there, crashing that play in the backfield. And it's funny, you know, you think back to Clemson. Remember when Trevor Lawrence won a national title his true freshman year? It wasn't necessarily about Trevor Lawrence. They won that title because of their defensive dominance, especially on the D-line. That may have been the best D-line we've ever seen in college football. And I tell you, sometimes this dude looks like he could start on that D-line. He's that talented.
To the air. It's Dampier. Feeling, and he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, and he's able to get the ball back, but he does lose yardage on the play.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
This is a 3rd and long. The give to the back. At the 45 on his way. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And the Lobos line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Here comes the offense on 1st down. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. They'll give it on the counter. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Clemson will send the punt team out. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. The offense set for a 1st down play. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He's got it. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. To the air, it's Dampier. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He caught it. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. And here's the chance to cut into that lead before halftime. 1st and goal. Wants to pass. He's got it. And he was thinking 6, but that D knocks him down at the 2. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
Timeout, New Mexico.
Wants to throw on 2nd down. The freshman able to get home with the sack. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off.
It's now 3rd and goal.
That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
With the score, Clemson 24.
Guys, looks like you've got a great atmosphere today in Albuquerque. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to 2 of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at University Stadium.
The Lobos will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They got plenty done through the air in the 1st half, and he puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he reels it in inside the 30. He just brought some serious energy making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. He's going to pass. Throws for the tight end. Hauls it in. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Cutting it close now with 3rd and goal upcoming. Back to pass, it's Klubnik. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Clemson. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. The old saying is pick your poison. Both of them are lethal when you deal with this guy. He fits that Clemson quarterback mold.
That's what stinks. So, yeah, I got to come up and worry about his legs and make sure I bring a safety down to be aggressive in stopping this Clemson running attack, and then he throws it over my head. So tough to defend when you get all the speed, the running game going, the tempo, and then a quarterback that can run and throw. Good luck.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Wyoming was able to squeak one out in front of those home fans in Laramie. In fact, I think in the end, the difference may have been Cowboys Nation who will enjoy this win. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
2nd down coming up.
Handoff to Jones. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Good tackle there to stop him short of the 1st down. It'll bring up a big decision. And the Lobos will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He gets a block. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Klubnik. Coming after him. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Off the play fake on 1st down. To throw. Picked off. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have two. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. And you saw it on that last play coming away with the win.
We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
They're bringing heat. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks? That's just ridiculous.
3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the 1st down. The Lobos will bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. On the return, it's Williams. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. The inside handoff. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
2nd down coming up.
Leaves it with the back. Runs through a tackle. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Back to throw, it's Klubnik. He's got his man. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the 1st down. 2nd and short now after that completion. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Looking down the middle. It's complete. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. And they've been able to get within 2 yards. Now will they try to throw it? Touchdown, Clemson! And the punishment has been extended. Up and over, Yamo be there into the end zone.
And you don't want to leave your feet very often in football, but this is one of those areas where you do. In the end zone, near the goal line, you smell it. A lot of bodies in front of you. Just get up, get over top of them, get that touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
38, New Mexico, 10.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3 and out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards, get some first downs, get some positive momentum.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Back to pass. It's Dampier. Got his man quickly. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Takes the easy completion. And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it. Leaves it with the running back. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. He's looking downfield to throw. Finds a man on the left. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Clemson now operating in the red zone. Give to the back. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Mark it off as a 6-yard gain down to the 6-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got it on the run. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. It is perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
New Mexico.
They tack that last score on just for good measure as they are getting so close to putting this one away. The kickoff is coming. He'll bring it out. It's Jacobs. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. They'll try the left side. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. Looking for a man. It's Dampier. Extending the play. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. They're facing a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's picked off. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Paul. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
Third play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. Looking for space. It's Adams. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
Well, they were able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession and give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. He's looking to throw it. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. Line getting set on 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's Dampier. Finds his big tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down. Comes out throwing on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Dorsey.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you in.
And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Tigers! They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
Lining up to add another. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Buffalo is in trouble. Check that. They're in a world of trouble. They want to head out early and grab a table at the Anchor Bowl. They're trailing by 24 to Michigan.
Looking to move it through the air.
Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
Got a wide open receiver. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over, and maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't tell that to this quarterback and his teammates. They're still out there scrapping and clawing.
They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Looking to throw, it's Dampier. Steps away. He'll try to do it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. And the Lobos come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Sanders. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. He'll pull it on the read. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Wants to throw on 3rd. And he's going to be stopped just short of the 1st down. He tried to get it on his own. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. And he'll finish the run, and end zone. Touchdown, Lobos!
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
PAT unit on the field.
Is on for the extra point.
Splits the uprights. So it's an 80-yard drive, and he got into the house from the 6 to finish it.
51, New Mexico, 17.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. From the gun, to give, looking for room. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. The run to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. A high kick trying to pin them deep. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Offense set on first down. He wants to throw. Makes the grab down the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. It's complete to the right. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
First down, Lobos.
He wants to throw it again. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds the tight end. Stopped after making the catch. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. To the air. It's Dampier trying to get to it. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the 4th quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after you, as you saw it on that sack there.
I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
You've got to love what you're seeing if you're the head coach of this team, because your defense is simply not resting on their laurels, and they're playing until there's zeros on the clock. They've got a massive lead. We're late in the 4th quarter, and they're still getting sacks.
The Lobos decide to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
A sky-high punt. Fair catch called for and made. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And, man, it can be dangerous when quarterbacks get outside the pocket. They can stress your defense so bad. You better chase them. You got to keep running as hard as you can and try to get to him before he can throw that football, and especially square those shoulders up. Nice job by the defense continuing to pursue, even though he got outside the pocket.
Clemson will send the punt team out. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll call for the fair catch here. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to see another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
First down here for the offense. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Using his legs, it's Adams. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Well, they say you win a few, you lose a few, and some get rained out. Would have been good for this team if this one had gotten rained out because they lost badly.
Yeah, not a lot to be too proud about in this one here. Good news is you get to go back to the drawing board. You get to go back, you get to have another week of practice as a coaching staff, try and find ways to get players in position to go out and make plays. Gonna need a big locker room speech after this one, David.
Yeah, and you're going to watch this tape, and it's going to hurt because you're going to watch it with coaches, and you're going to see the mess-ups and all the things you could have done better, but you got to learn from it. You got to get better. You got to grow, and that's how that works.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.